Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to Anime-chan. I'm going to watch Attack on Titan Season 4, Episode 6, the Warhammer Titan. But before we get into it, there's just two things that I want to say. The first thing is that if you don't like people that talk in between an episode, like pause to talk, leave now, because I do that, and I'm not saying that anyone needs to like that, but there's no point in telling me to do it differently because I won't. I watch anime like I read books. If something big happens, I need to close the book and process my feelings, and then I'll continue reading, or in this case, watching. Okay? So you might not enjoy watching anime that way or watching reactions that way, but that is how I watch anime. And there's tons of people here that enjoy my way of reacting. You don't have to. I'm not telling you to suck it up and just blah blah blah. No, there is just a lot of other people that do reactions the way you would like them to be done. So I would suggest finding some of them, and instead of complaining about how I do it, but then continuing to watch my reactions, but also continually complaining about it, just save yourself the bad energy. Just save me and my mods time, because they just delete those comments most of the time. Just save everyone time and energy and go watch someone else's reactions. I'm not saying that to be mean. That's just the reality of the situation. Okay, that's the first thing. And the second thing is about last week's episode and my reaction to it. I just wanted to say something before I go into watching this episode, because it does influence my reaction. So last week, or actually it started not with last week's episode, but the week before that. When I was introduced to Tiber's character, Willie Tiber, when I was introduced to his character, the things that he said, I was like, oh my god, is this a good guy? He's saying things that sounds true. He wants to tell the truth. Yes, the world needs more of that. And then, the next episode aired, and the episode was titled Declaration of War. And I expected the Declaration of War to come from Eren, because we've been seeing him in the episodes. He's been sending, messages through Falco, planning things. The whole build-up to me felt like, and then also the way people went on about Eren and saying, let's see if he's still your favorite character when the season comes around. Like, I fully expected him to be the declarer of war, and I thought maybe Willie Tiber and that other guy, maybe they're gonna change things. Maybe they have a good plan, and that nice lady, remember that nice lady that the kid dropped something on her, and then she was like, don't tell anyone, because she protected him. So she seemed like a nice person, and then she seemed to be on Willie's side, but then she left. So I don't know, I fully expected Willie Tiber and to be the good guy. And then, so the end of last week's episode, when he made the declaration of war, that kind of went over my head. I was like, no, Eren, don't. And then that was where my focus was. I didn't even realize that it mostly came from Willie's side. Like, he was the declarer of war. And has to do with expectations. And I mean, I would have rewatched it, because when you're in your feels for the first time and you're emotional, and I was mostly focused on Eren, and I don't want Eren to become like Reiner, and you keep saying we're the same, and I was like, no, Eren, and that's where my focus was. So yeah, it kind of went over my head with my first watch through. So to everyone that tried to explain that to me a bajillion times, don't worry, I get it. I still can't be happy about what happened at the end though, and that Eren, did what he did. Even though I understand that, yes, Willie Tiber made a declaration of war. And I totally get that, and I agree that Willie Tiber is wrong. But all Eren's actions did was prove Tiber right. So I'm still very sad. I do think that he didn't have to go about things that way, Aaron. I feel like they knew where it was going almost, or at least they had their suspicions, and I think that they could have at least kept the civilians out of it. I think there's a lot of other ways I think they could have gone about things, especially considering that they infiltrated that place without anyone knowing, and he achieved so much. He got so close to Tiber without having to, from what I saw, hurt any innocents up to that point. And then he did. Fucking blow up the building, people dying, like, blah, blah, blah. And all he ended up really doing was prove Willie right. So I'm quite sad. Still, it's not, I can't be like, whoa, Aaron, yeah, fight back, because no one in that moment was fighting. He made a declaration of war. Fighting was going to happen. But I think that there's other ways he could have gone about sending a message, taking Tiber out, taking the military out, changing. I don't know, but don't go ahead and prove him right to the whole world, pretty much, and because all of these people are going to go out into the rest of the world and now say, well, he said this, and then this happened, so clearly he was right. I do believe that there was other ways to go about that. And I want to read someone's comments from last week. I'll go into more depth probably in my review, but okay, wait, let me leave that for the review about choices, because I do want to get started with the episode, but there's also something else I wanted to write down in case I forget, and I already forgot. Fuck. Willie Tiber. See, this is why I talk in between, because otherwise, part of why anyway. Choices. I forgot. I'm going to watch the episode, and then, yeah, I'm going to be doing a separate review this week. Last week, I'm very glad that I didn't do a separate review video right after watching, because I was still under, you know, in my feels, and I would have reviewed the episode without having sunk in that what really happened at the end. But anyway, where's my earphones? Let's go, and then afterwards and a little bit in between I will talk. So if you don't like that, click out now. I'm sure you would have already clicked out after 7 minutes. Oh, they're new. He knew. He knew.
断言できませんが、その可能性が最も高いでしょう。マーレ軍幹部が公の場で一堂に会するのはその時だけです。ならば、軍幹部は橋の特等席へできるだけ一区画にまとめておくように。本当によろしいのですか？だが、見るべきは足元だった。気づいた時には敵は海を渡り、我々の首元まで迫っていた。危惧すべきもはや。いつ
Connie? Nah, that's too square of a face. It's just someone meant to look suspicious.
切り裂かれてもおかしくない。危惧すべきはパラディ島勢力の協力者の影だが、敵をあぶり出すためならケツに火をつけてやる。敵の襲撃計画を甘んじて受け、それを最大限に利用する。無能な幹部などくれてやればいい。敵の目的がマーレ軍に損害を加えることなら、まさに好都合じゃないか。
Ooh, so Aaron and them played right into their hands. You but baby, you proved them right, and you turned the whole world against you. It just. When you rebuild the military, the party will approve whomever you choose.
会見もあなたの人選通りに党は藩を押す手はずだ。あなたが今までやっていたことをやればいい。タイバー公、
He knows.
守ることができない。このままではあなたは死にます。あなたは餌にしては大きすぎる。何より私を含めレベリオ収容区のエルディア人は哀れな被害者でなくてはならない。エルディア人は悪魔の末裔に違いありません。
I even expected like 2 episodes ago and last week, I still expected him to at least be better than the rest of them that think exactly that about the spawn of the devil. Devils ourselves, so you at least can admit that, but you choose to be devils. You can't just say, oh, all aliens are devils, but so are we. Unless you're saying all people are just fucking devils, because that I can at least like sympathize with a bit. I mean, I'm sorry, but if I was in that crowd, if I saw that thing, I would believe his words in that moment. I mean, that's a devil standing right there in front of me, a monstrosity that just ate that guy. Like, he just... Ugh. Oh, she has the... Holy shit. Am I gonna see my babies? Armin, Mikasa, John. Holy shit! What the fuck? Oh my god. So you didn't know? Yes! So they didn't know. So. Eren did go kind of on his own. I knew it. I'm not sure yet, but it seems that he kind of acted on his own. And, you know, Attack Titan. The Warhammer Titan. The Titan inherited by the Tiber family and held by Willie's younger sister, Lara. Its body is encased in a white shell created by its extraordinary hardening ability. Furthermore, it can use that same hardening ability to construct any weapon it envisions. Its Warhammer, crossbow, and whip are just a few examples from its arsenal of Titan-sized weaponry it wields to fight. This is like the mother of all Titans. Holy. Exactly. Exactly. Why, Eren? Why? Oh, it's fucking that name. I know him from that other season, and he blamed Eren and Mikasa and was like, "Oh, you should have kept Captain America." Captain America, Erwin alive. Captain America. I saw a meme where it was like anime, and then it's Erwin, and then Netflix version, and it was the actor that plays Captain America. Sorry for that slip of the tongue. Shit. So at least keeping civilian casualties to a minimum. There is something that I wanted to say about that, but I already wrote it down and I will discuss it more in depth in my review. You're just as bad as them. You changed a lot though, damn. Everything. Yes! Do you have any idea, Eren? And it wasn't an accident. It didn't happen like that wasn't your plan, but people ended up dying. No, that you knew. You knew! Like, that is what pisses me off. Why? How did you do the same? We're the same. We're the same. Yeah, you became the devil that you hated. Well done! Sorry, I'm pissed. I'm very pissed. I'm very pissed. I should tell myself every single time I tell myself, don't get emotional. Just breathe. Don't piss off all of... for the last fucking 3 seasons, for the last 2 seasons, since season 2, I've been pissing off Reiner fans, and they have come after me. Now, I said, don't do the same thing to Eren fans. Don't alienate them. They were on your side when you were against the Reiner and all what he did, and now I'm just alienating everyone, and I'm like the fucking... Come at me, but fuck. You should not have gone about things this way. You became the devil. What you hated. You tell him, Mikasa.
Gabi, お前は家族と一緒にいろ。どこが安全かもわからない状況だが、広場からできるだけ離れているんだ。俺はファルコを探しに戻る。私も戻る。おい、止まれ！こっから先は戦場だぞ！ ゴビ、こんなところ何してんだ。
モンペンのおじさん、私も戦うから通して。
バカ言ってんじゃねえぞガキ。お前は家に帰って。おい、大丈夫。
Sasha?
この道も塞いだ。行くぞサシャ。
コニー、明かりを灯すことをお忘れですか？
ああ、そうだった。
時間までにあいつさえ無力化できれば。だがわからねえ。何が起きたっておかしくねえよ。
潜水の巨人が現れた時に感じた違和感だ。こいつは足元から体ができていった。
Oh.
同じからではなく、ステージ中央の地面からだ。
Oh my god. Oh, and he wins that easily. Oh my god. Oh my god.
この瞬間を待っていた。始祖を奪還する。
Levi!
なんだ、髪切れねえ。今のはこいつが。まさか赤の。
Yeah.
バカな。俺は巨人だぞ。人間の姿のまま俺を殺す気か。これがパラディ島の悪魔。
Oh my god. Oh my god. That. You know the irony behind what he says there. They're the devils of Paradis. I know he personally didn't create those devils, but ironically, it's the people that kept turning Eldians into Titans and kept sending them to Paradis. They're the reason that these guys are so strong. You made them this strong. You created these devils. And now they're creating more devils and the cycle. It continues.
パラディ島の悪魔。自在に空を飛び襲い来る兵士たちに。
The warriors take a stand against soldiers who soar through the air.
立ち向かう戦士たち。ガビとファルコの叫びはダイナーに届くのか。次回、教習。
Okay. Well, I'm going to go more in depth on my thoughts in the review. I will be stopping the video here, uploading it for patrons. Mike will download it, edit it, and depending on how long that takes, my review might go up before the reaction, but I'll see. So if you're watching this and you want to see the review, just click, there should be a link in the description. Okay. Thank you for watching with me. It was an insanely good episode, and I will also be scoring it at some point in the next episode. I mean, in the review, I mean. Yeah, that's what I mean. This was fucking good though, so. Can I just say one more thing before I leave? To the people who went off on like the director or something because of the last episode and how the audio wasn't what they wanted it to be, like, honestly, fuck you. You give this fandom such a terrible, terrible, terrible name. Like, people like you, but I mean, it's not just Attack on Titan. I know in other stories, voice actors have gotten death threats. Like, seriously, people, if you find yourself sending someone a death threat for whatever reason, if you find yourself hating on a director or whatever for not doing what you wanted, you know, it's one thing to share your opinion, put it out on Twitter or in the comment section. It's one thing to share your opinion, but to go find their personal Twitter and attack them to the point where they have to like close their account, get help. Seriously, go see your school psychiatrist or psychologist, or I don't know, save up some money and go to one, because you really, really need help. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the review. Bye.